Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we now be learning 5 mind-blowing facts about the USA that will hopefully blow your mind. And before we start, if you love facts and you want more fun facts like this, then please make sure to click the subscribe button below so you can be notified when I upload a new video. And now, let's get started. Fact No. 1. The USA is the third largest country in the world, both by land area and by population, only behind Russia and China. But did you know that although the USA is the third most populated country in the world, with 331 million people, it is also the third largest country in the world with a total area of 9.8 million square kilometers or 3.78 million square miles. Only Russia and Canada have a larger land area. However, if you were to include all US territories, including Hawaii, Alaska, Puerto Rico, and Guam, the USA would actually be the largest country in the world by land area. By the way, the USA has 50 states and a capital city called Washington, D.C., which is also the 10th most populated city in the country. The official language of the USA is English, and as of 2021, the USA is the 4th highest country by nominal gross domestic product in the world at $23 trillion. Fact No. 2. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France in 1886. It was shipped in 350 pieces and took 4 months to assemble. Did you know that one of the most famous landmarks in the world, the Statue of Liberty, is actually a gift from France? Well, it turns out that the Statue of Liberty was a gift from the people of France to the people of the United States, and it was designed and built in France as a symbol of the friendship between the two countries. So in 1876, the French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi began work on the statue, and it was finally completed 10 years later in 1886. And then the statue was disassembled into 350 different pieces, packed into 214 crates and shipped across the Atlantic Ocean to New York City, where it was reassembled. And since then, it's become one of the most iconic symbols of freedom and democracy in the world. In fact, every year, millions of tourists visit the Statue of Liberty, and many immigrants entering the United States through Ellis Island saw the statue as a welcoming symbol of hope and opportunity. By the way, the Statue of Liberty stands 151 feet tall and weighs over 450,000 pounds. Fact No. 3. The USA has more tornadoes than any other country. Around 1,200 tornadoes hit every year. The United States experiences hundreds of tornadoes each year, making it the most tornado-prone country in the world. And I think everyone knows that tornadoes are really scary. Just ask anyone who's ever experienced one firsthand. They can cause massive damage, and they're known for destroying entire communities in a matter of minutes. In fact, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the United States averages about 1,200 tornadoes each year, and the most active tornado season occurs during the spring and summer months, when warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico meets cool, dry air from the Rocky Mountains. This creates an unstable atmosphere that can lead to the formation of severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. And some of the worst tornadoes in history have occurred in the United States. For example, in 1925, a tornado outbreak resulted in over 600 deaths and injuries and caused millions of dollars in property damage. And in 2011, a tornado struck Joplin, Missouri, killing 158 people and causing billions of dollars in damage. But not all tornadoes are created equal. And in fact, the Saffir-Simpson scale measures the intensity of tornadoes from an EF, which is the weakest, to an EF5, which is the strongest. And if you want to learn more about tornadoes, check out the video after this one. Fact No. 4. Area 51 exists. It's a real US Air Force base in Nevada, but its activities remain highly classified, fueling alien conspiracy theories. Area 51 is a secretive United States Air Force base located within the Nevada Test and Training Range, and although it was officially acknowledged by the CIA, the base remains shrouded in mystery and secrecy. In fact, the base is heavily guarded and unauthorized personnel are prohibited from entering the area. But despite the secrecy surrounding Area 51, it's believed to be a testing ground for experimental aircraft and weapons systems. And this has led to speculation that the base may also be involved in the study of extraterrestrial life and UFOs. Over the years, there have been numerous reports of strange lights and unusual activity in the skies above Area 51, which have fueled conspiracy theories that the base is hiding evidence of aliens and UFOs. In fact, in 1989, a man named Bob Lazar claimed to have worked at Area 51 as a physicist, and that he had seen evidence of alien spacecraft there. Although his claims were never verified and many believed them to be false, it only added to the intrigue surrounding the base. By the way, the coordinates of Area 51 are 37 degrees, 51 minutes north, 115 degrees, 51 minutes west. And if you want to learn more about Area 51, check out the video after this one. And before we move on to the next fact, if you've learned something new or enjoyed this video so far, then please make sure to click the like button below, because it really helps me out. Fact No. 5. More than 61% of all foreign currency reserves are currently stored in US dollars. The United States dollar is the world's leading currency, and it is used as a means of exchange in international trade, investment, and financial transactions. In fact, The US dollar is the official currency of the United States, and it's subdivided into 100 cents, and the dollar sign is often abbreviated as USD, US dollar, or American dollar. But why is the US dollar the most used currency in the world? Well, there are several factors that contribute to the dominance of the US dollar as the world's leading currency. First, the United States has the largest economy in the world, and it is a major trading partner with many countries. This means that businesses and investors around the world need to hold a significant amount of US dollars for international transactions. Second, the United States dollar is widely accepted in foreign exchange markets, and it is considered to be a stable and reliable currency. This makes it attractive for investors looking to store their money. And it is also commonly used as a reserve currency by central banks around the world. Finally, the United States produces a large quantity of banknotes and coins, which makes it easier for businesses and individuals to obtain the currency for transactions. And even though there is a growing effort to move away from the use of the US dollar and towards more sustainable currencies such as the euro or pound sterling, it still remains the most trusted and widely used currency in the world. By the way, the US dollar was first introduced in 1973 and replaced the previous US currency, the US dollar. So those are 5 mind-blowing facts about the USA that I think you'll find interesting. If you want to learn more about any of these facts, then feel free to check out the videos after this one. And if you want to learn even more facts about the USA, then make sure to click the subscribe button below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.